I'm that stoner. Been that stoner, still that stoner. Yeah, will forever be that stoner. You already know. I'm the TikTok smoker, I'm a rapper, I'm a toker. I can burn a whole ounce, then complain that it be over. Can smoke a whole pine. I'm that stoner. Been that stoner, still that stoner. Yeah, will forever be that stoner. You already know. I'm the TikTok smoker, I'm a rapper, I'm a toker. I can burn a whole ounce, then complain that it be over. Can smoke a whole pine, even more when I be dying. I'm the get high rapper, someone give this dude the grind. What? King shit, only burning green shit. I'm killing every case, cause I know it don't mean shit. I will never stop making hits when I'm blasting. Man, I'm on the X Games mode, you ain't lasting. Ha, I'm a stoner, yeah. Smoking on the loudest, yeah. Rolling up the baddest, yeah. Acting silly, what's happening? Hey, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a stoner, yeah. Smoking on the loudest, yeah. Rolling up the baddest, yeah. Acting silly, what's happening? Hey, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a stoner. Smoking and recording, but my lamp is all I'm showing. I keep my vision private, so my stash ain't never showing. Beefing with you rappers really getting kind of boring. If it ain't about the clout, then you know I'm gonna ignore it. I'm the shit, ooh. I'm on the strong, I'm feeling lit. You smoking shit, ooh. I keep it real, keep the sack, you counterfeit, ooh. All the real smokers know that I'm a savage. Hey, you smoking babbage. Hey, I'm a stoner, yeah. Smoking on the loudest, yeah. Rolling up the baddest, yeah. Acting silly, what's happening? Hey, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a stoner, yeah. Smoking on the loudest, yeah. Rolling up the baddest, yeah. Acting silly, what's happening? Hey, what's happening? Bitch, I'm a stoner.
In a world full of mundane podcasts, one show rises from the ashes. Critics are calling it outrageous. Podcasts, as we know it, will never be the same again.
Crazy. Welcome to the show.
Tonight, prepare for an epic journey where every step could be your last. The destination, a place where no maps can show. The mission, to rise above the rest. The danger, unimaginable. The reward, a shit ton of weed and laughs. It's going to blow your mind. This is To Be Bloods. So sit back, turn up the volume, grab your weed, get ready to light those bloods.
That's right.
Yep.
You are tuned in to the highest show around each and every Thursday. It is 2 Be Blunt live in your face, going down, brought to you by 2 Be Blunt Productions and, of course, the Hayes Radio Network. Tonight we are powered by Metatron Homegrown Supply Shop, Meriden, Connecticut. Check them out. Logo up on the screen. You already know the deal.
Yes, sir.
We're also powered by Happy Reefer with the looks like we got the North Fire. The North Fire, which is
Careful.
yeah, the North Fire, and of course, Loyalty IC Mag. We are fresh off the heels of one of the most insane episodes of 2 Be Blunt ever, where we did a live seance right here to conjure up the spirit of the mysterious Nancy.
Yep.
Oh, no, I lied.
That was we got Detective Anderson.
Yeah, that's it. I was off last week. Give me a break. With strap. God damn it. Strap.
How are you feeling now, by the way?
I'm fine.
You good?
We're good.
You're doing
We're
all right?
good. We're good. All that aside, we got a lot to cover because obviously we weren't here last week, so we got to talk about the seance.
Yeah.
What happened after the seance? What's happened since the seance?
Yep. There's a lot to cover, plus a guest.
Plus a guest. Not just any guest, he is.
Not just any.
That's right. I've been looking forward to this man coming on the show. I've been trying to book him for months. And finally, the stars aligned.
Here we go.
MC McCannabis Luke.
Yes,
Luke
sir.
McCollin live here tonight. Taking your questions on growing weed. We're going to talk about how I got into growing all kind of shit. We're going to smoke weed.
Yes, we are.
You already know the deal. You already know the deal. It's the highest show around. Give it up to Be Blunt. Ahem.
Sorry, I smoked before I got here.
Not hot Nancy. No, hot Nancy. Not hot Nancy. Joe, my bad. Listen, I don't know what's going on with your account. You're supposed to be a mod. I go to YouTube. I put in Joseph Sparaccio. Just like that. Nothing comes up.
Nothing.
You saw me do it.
I did.
20 times.
I did.
I'll do it again real quick.
Can
Just to prove a point you're going to see right here. I don't know what's going on with this guy. Go check it out. Ready? Joseph Sparaccio. Spelled just like that.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Nothing. No matching names. No matching users found. Whatever. It is what it is.
Hey, Peasy, could I have you turn me up just a little bit in the headphones?
No, fuck you.
All
All right. We got it. All right, we'll turn it on just a little bit. A little bit. Sorry.
That's better. Thank you. Was that so hard? That was like a half a notch.
It was a little hard.
It was okay.
A little bit.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I know. But what I will do now is I'm going to...
Oh, my favorite part.
That's right. Me too.
We just missed 7:10, by the way.
Well, we can still rewind. I mean, 7:10, it's 7:11.
It's only a minute.
It's only a minute. The E-rings right here.
By the time they see this, it'll be, you know what I mean?
There is a delay.
It's 7:10 and they're
Right.
whatever.
There's
I'm
a
trying.
slight delay.
I'm trying.
So we're going to... Okay, we'll start here. We got 2 blunts and a dab.
With it.
We're going to change the name of the show to
2 blunts and a dab.
2 blunts and a dab.
Well, at least the 2 blunts is constant. you know
Followed by
what I mean?
PC Goes to Sleep. Jesus Christ.
It's the end segment called Night Night Peasy.
That's right. Make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe, smash the fucking like button. Tell a friend and tell a friend and tell a friend that this is the highest place to be every Thursday night.
Oh, God, it is.
Make sure you grab your weed, grab your concentrates, grab your edibles. We got that Sunny D.
Is that same shit from last time?
It's that Sunny
Oh,
D.
my God, dude. That shit was
Yeah.
bomb.
It looks like orange juice. So, let's get ready
To rumble.
for my lungs
Yeah, right?
and smoke it if you got it.
Yes, sir.
He's gonna go nighty easy.
Can't.
Also, before we even went live tonight, 53 comments just sitting there waiting.
Yeah, crazy.
Y'all fucking are the dopest.
That's why I had to jump in real quick and do a crowd check, see how everybody was feeling.
That's right. And here we go. It's lit. It's green. Why do I do this to myself? Why I gotta move the show to 7? There's expectations I have to live up to that I'm not ready for. I gotta take everything off.
Away we go.
I gotta take everything off. My nose burns. My nostrils are on fire. I'm trying to put my hat on over my headphones just now. I'm just trying to put my hat on over my headphones.
Good job. Already, Peasy?
This is my favorite part. It's just 30 dry heaves in a row.
Yo, I love that dude. He cracks me.
Oh my god. Then the sweat kicks in. It ain't easy being Peasy. No, it's not.
Or being live in studio on the show.
But 30 dry heaves in a row, and I still won't tap out. God damn it! Here's another one.
I got your lung in Tennessee.
Oh, word! Can I either ship that shit back overnight?
Prioritize.
Tab 1, go to commercial. We'll take a quick break. We'll see you next time.
Ivan Poof Dank off.
Holy crap, yo. Do I want to do another one?
Sir, we have 2 blunts.
And they still have 15 for 45 minutes. Easy. I'm going to take another one. You don't have to.
I'm not gonna.
I'll take a baby one.
That's a lie.
Also correct.
Come on. We're family. I know you. Jesus Christ.
See, the first one, I'm primed. I'm ready. Let's go. It's like I primed my lungs, yo.
There you go.
I like it. Hurts.
R.I.P.
Oh, God. R.I.P. I just hit the dad. Oh, man, yo. That's what I needed, though. Sometimes
Honestly,
you just need a...
Same.
Honestly, it's been a rough 2 weeks, yo.
It's been a wild 2 weeks as well.
It's been a rough and wild 2 weeks.
Yes,
all right? Because I don't know about you, but ever since we did the fucking seance, it's been downhill for me. All right? I posted in the stories. Y'all saw it night after night after night. Dude, I was waking up 3 a.m. every single fucking time with no explanation. Don't know why. I'd wake up, I have to piss or some shit.
I do that because I have to pee, but that's because I'm old.
But there's a significance to the time. Because
3 a.m. is witching hour.
That's right. That's why it was so weird. And I literally screenshot every time I woke up. 3. It'd be always around 3.
Yep.
So that was fucked up because I was barely getting no sleep.
That's unfortunate.
No sleep at all. Caught the fucking strep last week.
Dude. Man, my God.
Tell me that's not fucking, the ghost of Detective Anderson paying the price.
He said he was going to fuck you up.
Well, you know what? He did. It's been weird, man. Weird things have been happening since the seance. And you know what's weird is that the Don warned us.
He did.
The fucking Don. He said, oh, Don.
The can of can said can of don't.
I should be carrying this thing around so I can get rid of the ghosts, yo. This Don obviously knows what he's doing. This is, the priest that used to go around with the fucking... At the fucking little gimmick on a chain, or a little teapot on a chain, and they would just do a little swing, and they would just spit out a little smoke. Yo, imagine you put some weed in that bitch, yo. That's the kind of church I want to go to.
Get the whole congregation stoned.
But that's what this bitch is. Just, the sprinkling the holy can of canned water on everything in this house, so I can honestly just. I need like an exorcism done. On the studio is what has to happen.
All right, well, I'm not being present for that shit.
Well, I don't know any priests.
That is all human. I don't know any. I don't. You kidding me? You see me?
I need some sage. See, exactly. Sage.
See?
Yeah.
No dabs and no ghosts.
No dabs at all. We already got the dabs, so what's that tell you?
He's gonna get you a neck chain. See,
A
perfect.
neck chain?
There you go. Problem solved.
You need to renounce it and close the door. How do I do that, Rachel?
The door's been closed. Like
860-384-7110. That's 860-384-7110. If you know how to renounce a ghost, call in and let us know. Because just being in here makes me fucking weird. I get goosebumps every time. It's just I got these memories, these flashbacks, bro. You know, for the lights flickering, the fucking candles, the cup flying off the fucking desk, like it was intense.
The indoor thunder is what gave me PTSD.
The indoor thunder was something else, yo. That's something you're only gonna get here, though. Because
like Detective Anderson was mad, man.
He was mad. He didn't want to give out the address, but how weird was the end of it? This is the whole thing we got to remember. The end of the seance, we had the note at the door. Remember, it's still sitting there.
It wasn't even a note.
It's still sitting right there.
I see it. I'm not touching it.
You should touch it.
I'm not touching it.
You should touch it. Let's see what happens. You should. But we got to listen. We got to discuss the note because we have to book this trip. We've been talking about it ever since in the chat. We have to visit the address, right? I mean, it only makes sense.
Oh shit.
What is happening right now? To be blunt, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Let me tell you something, Peasy. You're going to have more trouble than ghosts if you do not find my nephew Vanya.
Vanya? Who the fuck is Vanya?
Ivan Puvdenkov, my nephew.
I knew it.
Wasn't he just in the chat?
Related to Ivan.
Wasn't he just in the chat?
Yeah, so he didn't tell us his uncle is on our case.
What about who is this guy, sir? What is your name?
My name is Vasily Packenbowls.
It's Vasily Packenbowls?
Da.
Jesus Christ.
Listen, Peasy. My nephew called me from Atlantic Ocean last week after you had your little ghost hunt.
Do y'all got a satellite phone?
It must be satellite. It's gotta be a secured line, right?
That's so fucking cool.
You gotta wonder what is the level of like how much the Dankoffs, the Poof Dankoffs, like what kind of like
their ties run deep.
Yeah, I want to know more.
We're very connected, and you're going to find out if something happens to Vanya.
Fuck. Well, first off, I can tell you right off the rib, I don't know where Vanya.
No hablo inglés.
I don't know where Vanya is. He called here once a few weeks back. That's the last we've heard of him.
Yep. Still in the chat right now. He said he's chilling in there.
He called me and he was under attack. There was a woman screaming. And then I hear on the radio that there is a detective looking for a submarine full of plutonium. This is pizdец, Peasy. It is not good.
Dude, I mean, what? Troy, help me out here. T-Roy, come on, step in here. Yeah, listen, I am Peasy. I will give you that, sir.
He hasn't talked to me, so I'm just waiting. Yeah. I'm just here. I'm just here to make sure that nothing like off the rails.
I don't. He called you from the Atlantic, which is close to us, right? Because we're right by the Atlantic. Yeah, it's.
I mean, yeah. No, we're like 40.
He left right away with plutonium and submarine, as was agreed upon.
Who agreed? Who's the recipient of this plutonium?
Wait, is that the same submarine that Detective Anderson was on the case for? Investigating?
That is what I'm telling you. It is not good situation, Peasy.
I'm sorry, Vasily. I mean, Vasily. I'm sorry. Listen, I smoked 2 dabs before you came on the phone. So
you smoke dab like bitch.
He's not wrong. I can't even. Well, I'm sorry, sir. You're right. I would not be a great vodka drinker in Russia, and I definitely am not a great dabber here. But I do try. I try.
Try to find my nephew.
But is it
so?
T-Roy, you heard him say there was a woman screaming, right?
If you go onto YouTube and search the To Be Blunt podcast, you can chat with your nephew. in the chat. He's right here. Like, we can connect you. We have means to make this happen. If you're looking for a family reunion right now.
Listen, I'm not here for any more sort of discussion. I'm already stepped away from my movie. It is a new movie in my village. It is Weekend at Bernie's 2, and I have to get going. But
sir, what year is it over there?
Kanye comes back to Republic, or else easy.
Or else what?
And Nancy will be like a child's fairy tale compared to what happens to you. Gotcha, bitch boy.
Whoa.
Whoa! Jesus!
What the fuck? He said you smoke dabs like a bitch.
What is? That's the one thing he said I agree with.
Oh
Jesus, Ivan, was it Vasily?
I
Vasily pack a lot of bowls. What the fuck was this?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I just got threatened by a Russian mobster.
Yeah.
He said if he doesn't find Ivan, how is this now my problem?
I don't know, but I'm in your corner, Peasy. You can do it.
Dude, we need to go to that address and find out what that is. There's got to be a reason Detective Anderson sent it to us. Maybe it'll lead us
Who
to
says
Ivan.
it was Detective Anderson? It could have been anybody.
So who
We
else
were in
was
the
here
middle of
that
a
they
whole... You don't know. We don't know. We don't know, Peasy. We don't know. I don't know, Peasy.
I don't know either.
All of this stems from oh my God. See now here we
go.
go.
The Dankoffs are not to be messed with. I agree. This all stems from T-Roy. It's all T-Roy's fault. Road trip. See, dude, we have to go to the address. Right. We got to go. I sent you the Google Maps. I sent you the pictures of the place. I did my research. We have to go.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
we got to get to the bottom of this. There's a big thing happening here. You had Detective Anderson, who was investigating the submarine full of plutonium when he came across Aunt Nancy coincidentally.
And he's now not investigating anything.
And now Vasily is saying that Ivan is missing.
He had his niece. Did you not? Ivania or whatever or something?
Ivania. I'm so lost, man.
There's so much happening.
There's so much going on. This has turned into an international. We need to call it like this is like MI fucking 6.
This whole thing happened just because we talked to Detective Anderson in the first fucking place.
No, this all happened because Aunt Nancy called. That's why this happened. Okay. Aunt Nancy fucking called it. Ever since then, it's been disaster, yo.
It has been a train wreck.
It's honestly worse than the floating spiders that are flying around New England right now. The parachuting spiders. No,
don't do that.
No,
don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just saying, man.
It
couldn't be worse than
spiders,
that.
Those spiders are terrifying. You even commented on my shit saying you would list the house on Zillow immediately.
I mean, I would. I would if there started being parachuting
Case closed.
Giant spiders around my shit. Right. I would definitely 100%.
All right, where are we going, Peasy? I forgot. My phone's in use because I'm live streaming the show. You know what I mean? We support out here.
Right now, I'm coughing. My brain's out.
We haven't even lit the first blunt yet.
We haven't lit the first blunt yet? What the fuck have we been doing since we started?
Peasy.
What?
We just got that crazy. That's what happened. That whole phone call took us on a fucking. You know what I mean? Wide left.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna have to,
Why is it a shit show every time I come on here?
Only got 2 people. We'll be back with the Cannabis Luke right here. My dad is a huge gardening enthusiast, but his plants never reach their true potential. This Father's Day, I wanted to get him something special to help him cultivate his green thumb. Luckily, I know the perfect place. Metatron Homegrown in Meriden. They've got everything a gardener could ever need. And this month, they're having some amazing Father's Day deals. You can get 10% off all AC Infinity products, which are fantastic for creating the perfect climate for your plants. Plus, with any AC Infinity purchase, you get a free plant. While supplies last, of course. And that's not all. They also offering free classes all weekend long. So whether you're a seasoned gardener or just getting started, Metatron Homegrown is the place to be. Psst. They also have unbeatable deals all through June. Snag a Fox Farm 1 pint trio of liquid plant food for just $34.99. That's everything you need to feed your plants throughout their growing cycle. Or get a complete autoflower starter kit for just $29.99. Perfect for beginners. Seriously, head over to Metatron Homegrown in Meriden, Connecticut. They've got everything you need to grow happy, healthy plants. To find out more, check out their website at www.metatronhomegrown.com. Little blunt, big sack, bitch, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. If you got match, bitch, better tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Fuck a bold, big jump, bitch, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. If you ain't got loud, don't tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. I got an oversized bag. I don't mean to brag. I can't help it, I'm just oozing all this swag. Rolling zigzags, popping these tags. Smoking with me will leave you waving white flags. Get high, rapper, you can try to keep up. You so high, now your heart speeds up. Walking with me will leave you doing push-ups. Sipping that purple stuff out of double cup. Burning on the FaceTime, man, I do this full time. You gon' wish it's halftime. Said you only try it one time. Used to be your pastime, now it'll be your bedtime. Everybody thinks they can smoke me out. Nope. I won't never quit, you can tap me out. Nope. I know what you about, you just want this clout. Bitch. Roll another bitch, watch me cause a fucking drought line. Rough, big sack, bitch, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. If you got match, bitch, better tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Fuck a bold, big jug, bitch, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. If you ain't got loud, don't tap in. Tap, tap,
if you ain't got balls, then bitch tap out. I tapping cause I can and you tapping for the clout. I don't smoke weed, but my presence is potent. My name in their mouth, yeah, that's why they choking. Hey yo, PZ, everybody be like, yo, she think she it. I'm that 187 rapper killing bitches when I spit. If you wanna witness one of the greatest, one of the realest, no need to look further cause yes, I'm one of the illest. Label one of the hottest, I'm the GOAT in my city. So don't you ever disrespect me, don't do that. Don't let my looks fool you. My boys will run through you like a round of applause. Get clap, clap, clap. Yeah, I'm cute in the face and I'm slim in the waist. Second to no one, bro, I'm always winning the race. Mention my name in the streets, they gon' say she crazy. I'm psychotic on the mic, but you could call me lady.
Little blunt, big sack, bitch, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. If you got match, bitch, better tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Fuck a bold, big judge, bitch, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. If you ain't got loud, don't tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
The laughs are non-stop. It's Dippy Bloods with PZ.
RJ
I just want to point something out. This right here is the only thing that's made the most fucking sense since we've gone live at 7 o'clock. T-Roy, you got some explaining to do, bro. What the fuck is this?
Not associated.
That's not what they're saying. Anakin says you share the same DNA. That's a very valid point.
Okay, so what?
Maybe you're up. Gee. You got Russian in your blood? I just want to know what's going on here.
No.
Are you the product child of Aunt Nancy and Ivan Pavdenkoff?
No, but could you imagine how wild that would be?
What an ending to the story that would have been.
No, that's not it. No.
Is it a full moon tonight?
I don't know. I was domesticated. I mean, I was, you know what I mean, raised normally. I mean, Nancy went, you know, has been known to go.
Normally is really a stretch.
Whoa, you know.
Try that for another day.
I didn't grow up on crack or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, thank God.
Oh, yeah. No, seriously.
Crack is whack.
Crack is
In case
whack.
you didn't learn that in gear class. Crack is whack.
Crack is whack. You know, I'm glad. Speaking of Dare, I'm glad they took weed off of the thing. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
That's a W, right? So we didn't entirely let him down.
That's a whole conversation I do not want to get into right now.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. There's just so many ways that can go, and I have so many thoughts on that. We need like a full 10 minutes at least.
Yeah, no, we got that.
But waiting backstage is our guest for tonight, which I'm super fucking pumped for. To be blunt with T-Roy.
I'm lighting this, obviously. In case you can't see that.
That's right. Yeah, you can let that shit go for it. Listen, we got big guest tonight. He is on Instagram, one of the most fire home growers out. Built a crazy following at over 13,000.
Right? Yeah.
Posting educational grow videos. Dude's fucking funny, down to earth, and has just been killing it in the influencer game.
Hell yeah. I was only able to check him out like a little bit, but like I've learned. I learned a little bit already, so like I'm excited to really dive deep and actually get to talk to him.
Now we're gonna dive real deep right now. Let's bring him in. Everyone, make some fucking noise. McCanvas Luke, what's up, Luke?
What's up, guys? Thanks for having me. Good to see you. Finally link up.
I know, man. How's it going?
Good. I'm home tonight. I'm not on the road. I'm with the family in the garden, chilling with you guys. So I'm good, man.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Well, welcome to the show, man. I appreciate you taking the time out, from, your family and your life's real hectic, out on the road all the time, back home, this and that. That's why it was so hard for us to lock down a date to have you on the show.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I'm glad we could work it out on a time that worked out for both of us. And I mean, you did a great job collaborating and, getting our name out there. It was a really good job, bub.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you.
This
is what the people need right now.
That's right. Yeah. Not Nancy, that's for sure.
This is what we came for.
Exactly. This is the main event. My man is the main event right here.
It's not.
You're right there. Like you got the 10 right behind him, set up, ready to go.
That's super sick. Like that's the ideal. Like, so given the stage that we're on, that's a phenomenal backdrop.
Yeah, exactly. I want our studio to look just like that. Just the silver and the lights, and that's it. You're in.
Hell yeah. That's sick.
What do you got in the tent right now? Anything?
Yeah, I got some premium cultivars, Jealousy, which is a hot strain right now. It's in veg. I'm gonna flip it soon. Just wanted to fill out the screen. I got a tent in front of me with Mr. Grow. It's Chill Out OG, which I think I've grown that for 3 runs back to back to back. I'm hooked on it.
It's that good, huh?
Oh, it is. I mean, it's such an easy grow. I mean, it stacks, a foot down. You don't even have to worry about stripping nodes all the way up. You make a screen come up a little bit, and it does. It stacks everywhere. It's a really easy cultivar to grow. It's got a piney, earthy terps to it, so it's a great smoke.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I would love to try Chill Out OG. I love anything that's that OG in the name for the strain.
Yep,
for sure.
I don't know what it is. I mean, it's old school, but like
that's
since just
exactly
the original OG Kush, I still use the term OG every day. So I mean, to me, it's like it's one of those things I grew up on. Now it's always a term we were using, but I do love anything OG because it usually has a nice gassy flavor, which I really always appreciate so much. It's one of my favorite profiles when it comes to flavor when I'm smoking.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm a gas guy myself. I'm starting to get more into the sweets, but yeah, I'm a gas guy.
You're going that Jealousy. That shit's dang too.
Hell yeah. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. You gotta have the right taste. You got the right strains for you. It's very important. Yeah. I do love the gas. That's why when I start growing, I have like a list of what I want to start with. I'm like GMO is like top of my list. I love that whole GMO, just that whole everything about it. The taste, the high, everything. GMO for me, anything crossed with GMO, I'm here. I'm there for it.
Facts.
How you feel about the GMO?
I haven't messed with it too much. It's before the 2 years that I've been growing, it was dispensary, and you guys, know how it goes. You never know what you're really getting. So I'm definitely excited to grow a GMO someday, just so I know, this is what it is. And I'm definitely excited. Everyone raves about it. So I'm definitely in.
How long you been growing for?
2 years, just this past April.
That's it? 2 fucking years, bro? Jesus. You've already blown like this up? Well, dude, I remember when I first started following you to where you are now, even was like a huge jump. You start, next thing you know, you're working, you got AC Infinity working with you, you're doing the Seeds Man thing now. Like you're clicking it with all kinds of businesses out there, which is dope, dude. Within 2 years.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, no, and I've been researching for 5 to 10 years. My mom was always a big gardener. My partner Ken and Matt grew up with a guy, and he's doing the same thing. He lives 20 minutes away, so we do a lot of work together. It makes it really easy in the garden, and I owe it all to these companies, not even the companies, Mr. Grow It, the whole From the Stash, AC Infinity Cruise, because if it wasn't for them, I would have never gotten to growing. I was so new to everything, and I lived in Indiana, and I started watching content through a VPN, and I couldn't like anybody's
Oh my
stuff
God,
because
through
I
the
was.
VPN.
Oh yeah, dude, I was scared. I was gonna Google something, and somebody's gonna come knock down my door. I was
Oh
tripping,
my
but
fucking God, no
yeah.
way.
So I mean, that's what inspired the whole Instagram, was kind of get on and show all these guys love on the YouTube and everything when I couldn't, because I was always worried about getting busted, or knowing now no one's gonna kick down my door for researching some shit. But being from
So
Indiana, we were some worried guys over there.
so what? I'm not familiar with Indiana's laws. What's the situation like over there?
No tolerance. They are not about
Zero.
any of it.
Okay. Wow.
Damn.
Shit.
Yeah. So
Damn, so
luckily,
how
where I
does it
was born
carry?
and raised, it was just an hour over the border to Michigan, so it wasn't a big haul to get over here, and so it was always
We know
kind of a dream.
Michigan's flowing right now with weed.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
There's a lot of fire, a lot of good home growers.
There is. I hear about them all the time. People honestly send me stuff from Michigan all the time, and it's always gas every time.
I think somebody was on here a couple weeks ago talking about Michigan too.
Michigan's got fire weed. I don't know
Yes.
what it is about Michigan, but like they really do. They be putting out some crazy gas every time.
Yes.
Even the dabs we've been smoking on came from Michigan. The
Really?
Sunny
Oh
D.
hell yeah.
Oh shit.
Representing. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So like we've been doing that for a minute. So you were in Indiana, then you started doing the grow stuff. Now you're online, you see these other guys doing it. You're like, oh shit, how's that work? Seeing as clearly you were kind of paranoid about getting caught and whatnot. How the fuck did you decide one day that, you know what, let me start doing this and putting my shit online for everybody to fucking see?
Well, it started slow. Like I said, I got on there just to shout out and give support to the people that taught me and got me over here. And it started slowly with just the plants, because I was worried about my business, my day job. Them getting caught up, because it's an Indiana job and we travel everywhere, so I didn't know how cool they'd really be. And then me and Matt just decided, we're starting a CBD company eventually in a little garden shop. So we just decided to show our face, and people loved it. And we get a lot of messages, about how to get into growing, and I love it. That's my favorite part, is the DMs, where people are just so excited to get into growing. They're willing to listen and learn. And I wish I had people, that I could sit there and talk to. But from Indiana, you had nobody. He was online and books. And so when I got over to Michigan, and the community accepted me, and it's just been a blast, man. I love it. I love everyone's doing. I love what you're doing. It's a blessing, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's a crazy time, and it's a crazy experience to be working in the cannabis area. And what's wild to me is that you've seen such success and growth online in a time where mostly everybody is getting hit with shadow bans and their profiles held back. You seem to be flowing right past it, and it's pretty awesome that you haven't been stopped yet. You know what I mean by Instagram. But I think maybe the reason that is, I just want to give my thoughts on this, is that a lot of people who post that stuff are the cannabis content. Sometimes your wording could be just off enough that Instagram will think you're trying to sell it or something.
Definitely.
Just put the wrong word.
Yep.
Even like I did stuff, like I shared a few things from North Atlantic Seed because they're a sponsor too. So I would share their stuff to the stories, and all of a sudden,
It looks like advertising.
that would get flagged, and then all my profile got shut down. For like a whole night. I was bugging out. I was having a literal meltdown.
I remember that night.
I was like, oh my God, I just lost everything. But like, it's so, and you keep pushing strong, man. That's awesome.
Well, they've been picking on me lately. They've been flagging some stuff, but I think that focusing on, the education in the bio, and, after every post, stating this is educational purposes only and nothing for sale. I think that goes a long way with them. And, I don't just talk about cannabis per se. I talk about the soil, and I put some, other videos in there, inspirational stuff, and just want to get everyone on the same board. And maybe Instagram will back off and understand, this is a great community, good vibes. We're not hurting nobody.
Right.
Now, you said your mom was a big gardener. Did your parents smoke when you were younger?
They did. My dad didn't, and my mom and I was always so close, which is weird because I never got to smoke with her. She passed away a few years back, which kind of
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Oh, thanks, bub. And she was a great woman. She taught me everything about compost, and so I kind of had a leg up. And when I lost her, and my partner Matt, he lost his mom a few years before that. So this was kind of a kick in the butt. Like, we're 30 years old. It's now or never. Let's go. If nothing else, just go over there and be able to grow our own medicine. If something comes out of it, great. If not, we get to meet a bunch of beautiful people and learn how to grow and go to these shows and meet everyone. Shoot the shit with you guys. So it's really cool.
That's fucking dope, man. She seems like you had like a really good relationship with your mom, who clearly passed on her green thumb to you.
Yes, she did. And that's what, she was, when she was taking her medication, she was taking RSO on the side, and the doctor gave her an ultimatum, my program or nothing. And, I just disagree with that completely. So if I can help in any way to get, more RSO and knowledge and the CBD world to know, what the effects of this plant, then I think it's going to go a long way in the future. We're slowly getting there.
I can't believe that there's a time where they were like, it's this or nothing. Like if we find, if we find THC on you, all of a sudden we're going to shut you down. We're going to stop everything, no matter what it is. Like they'll literally drug test you. It's fucking nuts.
It's ridiculous.
Definitely.
Even parents go through that shit.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't know if you have any kids, man, but like if moms, like if they have throughout the whole birthing process, they get like tested. They like have to pee.
I think it was like. I don't actually, you know what? Let me not speak, but like I know that if you test positive or something like that, like DCF gets involved. It's like it's a whole thing.
They have to at least like report it, or record it somewhere, which is nuts. Which is nuts.
Well, I'm gonna tell a little secret of mine. When I was back in Indiana, I was driving home, blew a tire, it threw me off on the side of the road, and they gave me no WI because my blood had cannabis in it.
What the fuck?
I was blown away. Yeah, I still this day don't understand it. I thought I got it taken care of, but just the fact that it even happened or went down was ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that's outrageous. Absolutely outrageous.
I can't believe that after you're the one that gets hurt. Now you're in trouble.
Yeah. Sorry about your luck, bud. You're going to jail.
Yeah. That's
you're banged up, but we're just gonna put you in the hospital and cuff you right away. What the fuck?
It's ridiculous, man. And I'm hoping people just realize that it's, there's obviously needs to be some lines where you're not, smoking, driving, getting stoned down the road. Cause that can't be safe for everybody, but to do that to somebody that's starting up, I mean, it set me back but I'm glad to be over here. I'm glad that the cops, they're understanding, people are understanding. And
are you still in Indiana right now?
No, I'm in Michigan. I've been here for 2 years.
Oh, so you said that already?
Yeah.
That's a stoner.
No, but I work in Indiana, so it's kind of confusing. I traveled to Indiana.
Do you live on the border?
Pretty much. I live in Niles, and I grew up in Plymouth, which is a small town about an hour away. And I travel in Illinois, Missouri, all over the place installing solar. So I'm everywhere.
Oh shit! Okay, all right. That's why you're on the road all the fucking time. That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Working those solar jobs on the roof all day, you got to be high to do that shit.
Man, yeah. I'm not a fan of the roof jobs. I'd rather be in the corn and on the farms.
Yeah, those are the nice ones. Put them out in the field and shit. Yeah. I don't do the roof thing. I just don't do heights, man.
No.
I think this is a good segue though to talk about what you were talking about earlier, which is the whole descheduling or the rescheduling of the cannabis, because we were talking about earlier how you want, they reschedule. Yes, what I thought about that. We're talking about medicine and the restrictions that are out there now in between states. What's your thoughts on the whole rescheduling of the cannabis under the whole order that Biden signed recently?
It just sounds like a game to me. I'm not really big into the politics. I've kind of learned and read a little bit about it, but I don't think it's going to be necessarily good for the home growers and the mom and pop shops. I do think, eventually the big powerhouses with the money is going to step in, but that's where us as the community need to stand strong and stick to each other and stay local. I always, I'm a big build a soil guy, so that's not necessarily local for me. But now that I know what I'm doing and learned about the organics, I could source that from home and not, go all the way to Colorado to get it.
Yeah, let's talk about that building soil, because that's like a hot topic lately, is building your own soil. What? Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I'm just taking all this knowledge in because I have no idea how to grow. So and I've been contemplating it because, you know what I mean?
Right.
Legal
weed's not good.
Exactly.
Like we talked about earlier. Yeah, it's terrible.
So Yeah, so I'm like, this is educational as shit for me. This is great.
I'm like, send me a message anytime, man. I'd love to talk with you.
I know absolutely nothing about it.
I want to learn more about the build of soil because
Yeah,
everybody's doing this whole thing where they're doing the organic soil, they're making their own soil from scratch at home. Or there's a lot of new ones around. Like we have soil makers in Connecticut, which is a whole one. They're doing the whole living soil and whatnot. What's your preferred method with the soil? What's your recipe, I should say?
Well, when I first started, it was synthetic, 7-gallon, 5-gallon. Like I said, I travel for work, so it was nearly impossible to stay up on watering. And ask my wife. We got 3 kids, so she's and a full-time job, so she's running around everywhere. And to ask her to do that was unreasonable.
Yup. Shout out.
And then I ran across Jeremy's page, and that was like a Bible to me. It was I learned and listened, and I come to find out the bigger the beds of the soil, the easier it's going to be. You get 60 gallons of soil, and there's days I can get 2 days without watering it. I feed it nothing. You make sure your soil's balanced from the get-go, and it's going to crush. And I do 3 grows, which is almost a full year, and then I'll do a soil test. So it's really little expensive. I use ferments.
3 grows in the same bed?
Yeah. Yep.
Holy shit! I didn't know you can do that.
Well, they call it a build a soil way, which is like a simple top dress or a re-amend after a grow, which is their craft blend, very balanced recipe. Montana Grow, which is silica, the Rootwise microbes, which is your biology and everything. And I'll inoculate that at the beginning of each grow, and it's all for the races. I don't touch it pretty much other than water, and I use a saponin, the Kiaha, which is a wetting agent. It helps spread moisture, and he's got it figured out. I love this stuff. For somebody that travels like me, to be able to just tell the wife, add a couple gallons of water, add 10% by volume, and there's no mixing nutrients. So it was a game changer for me.
Yeah. So I did notice though on your page you had like it's like one big box that's holding all your plants and one, like that's impressive to me because I'm so used to seeing everyone doing like the individual pots, and now I'm seeing more and more of the big beds with the big like bag of soil. So you just cut it open, you plant your shit in there, and you're good to go.
I know. Yeah. Well, and organics is mind blowing to think about the chemistry and the biology. I didn't know a thing, and I was overwhelmed. But that's where the whole, I talk about build a soil a lot, but they really do have a good system. They're really relatable. They allow you to get these good products from them and learn as you go. And you're not fighting this grow the whole time, trying to, going backwards. So you got time to, actually learn about what's going on underneath the soil. So it's a great method. I highly recommend it to anybody, even if you're building your own soil. The Clackamas Coot, there's a recipe, a third to third to third, which is just like a base, peat moss, your compost or vermicompost, which is just your worms, and then your aeration, which would be like rice hulls or pumice, just something so you don't got solid soil until the worms can kind of work through and get their own aeration through the worms.
See, you lost me right there.
Sorry, but
I am too, and I admit this, I don't give 0 fucks.
I was unaware that there was worms involved.
I am too fucking bougie to be fucking with no worms. You ain't gonna catch me fishing. Like you ain't gonna catch me fucking with no worms. You know what? My buddy's he builds his own soil too, and he keeps telling me, he's like, oh, I top dressed with some earthworm castings. I almost want to throw it in my mouth. I'm like, you did what, bro? You just grab a handful and chuck it in there, sprinkle that bitch in like the Salt Bay. You're like, what the fuck? You just like, oh, dude, what? No, I can't. That is the problem.
Oh man, you're missing out, man. It just makes everything work together and so balanced. You throw the worms in there and you never see them again. They do their own thing. They stay away from the top, and they're ripping and roaring.
What?
I mean, like, I know, and absolutely no disrespect, like that's absolutely dope, but like I just physically I know my limits and I can't.
That's exactly like you lost this. I was all good until the worms.
If I have somebody install the worms and like assure, like 100% ensure that I don't have to fuck with them, like I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Can you?
Well,
I'll
that's
fly,
all
I'll
it
fly
is.
you out, and you can install the worms in my bed.
Right? Is there a service for that shit? Can someone come worm my soil for me while I'm gone on vacation? Like what the fuck? That's it. And that's my thing. And, you know, that's why it fascinates me though, because you want to know why? Because I won't fucking do it. I love watching other people do it. I'm like, wow, I wish I could do that.
It's so
even
impressive.
with gloves. I'm like, no.
It's very impressive. I'm like, praise to the goat. Like,
It's like a fucking scientist,
dude.
You know what I mean? Think about
I'm
how many words he said right now in the past 20 minutes that he's been on the air
a smarter
that you
man
do
now.
not know what he's talking about.
I'm a smarter man now than I was 20 minutes ago.
That's it. We all are, honestly. And that's the whole thing. And don't forget, you guys can, you're more than welcome to ask any questions in the chat. While we have Luke here, I mean, we're hanging out, smoking out. Luke McCollin, McCannabis Luke, live here, live at 2B Blunt. Phone lines are open, 860-384-7110. That's 860-384-7110. Call in now anytime you want and say what up to Luke right here live, 2B Blunt.
Yeah, come say hi, bub.
It's right, bub.
So if someone, I got a question here for you.
I got like,
for someone like me, who is like trying to grow on a budget type shit, where
the growing is an investment.
Yes, it is.
It's tough.
So I'm talking like just like one plant.
Okay.
Like, what does one need for like one singular or two, maybe? You know what I mean? I'm not big on upkeep on shit like that.
Right.
But I mean, for something like that, I might be able to. I just want to know what I need to.
You need like one of those grow boxes, like one of those.
What's the best way? What's the best way to go?
You have the automated boxes, right, Luke? I'm not going crazy.
They got it. Yeah, they so
like
much
the Acme or
automation.
some shit.
Well, I got a 3x3 tank behind over here, and all it is a 30-gallon. I have some build a soil that you just buy. I re-amended mine, but first time going, you just buy the soil, throw it in, and put one plant in it, and it'll fly. I mean, you could probably get close to a quarter pound off a plant with a little bit of scrogging or training, and it's very not expensive to get into. And with the 30-gallon, you can no-till it, which is just pretty much, cut the stock off when you're done at harvest. And just let it ride. You could re-amend it a little bit. You don't have to buy more soil. You don't have to add a bunch of stuff. That craft blend that he has, it's you can just add that every grow.
And that's build a soil, you said?
Yes.
All right.
Yep. And they got a YouTube channel that explains it all. They got a feeding. I mean, he's on
they got
top of
Instagram and everything,
that's
bro.
Crazy. See, like I would much rather do that because I know, you know what I mean, where it came from, start to finish type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just seems more cost effective.
Anthony mentioned the Vivo Sun V box. I think it's another one of those automated, like, dude, you just plant the thing and it does everything for you. Just fucking water it, feed it, whatever. You literally just you hit a fucking button and fucking thing goes.
Look
this shit up. The Vivo Sun
just
V box.
leave that comment up.
All right,
take a picture of it. So you know what I mean?
I don't think Luke would approve, though. I'll tell you that right now.
All right. No, they got a bunch of automated stuff. They got a blue mat system, and I use it's just a pressure valve, and you fill up a reservoir, you set it to the right moisture, and it just runs. I don't even water that tent. It does it all on its own.
That's right. You can always do hydro, and you can skip the whole soil altogether.
There's always
no
that
worms.
option.
No worms.
Weren't completely wormless.
We're wormless. That's it. Just like little pellets and root, and that's it.
Oh, okay. So yeah,
right. So just a bucket of water. That's it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's it. What's your obviously you preferred the soil method.
Right. Yeah, I've never done the hydro. I did one grow with synthetic, and I was like, nope, this ain't it for me. It's just not working, and moved to the big beds, and that's what I've been doing ever since.
So I'm assuming like the type of soil and stuff you use like really dramatically change the outcome of the bud. And
well, 100%.
Right.
Oh,
Hey,
tell them more.
Hey,
let me take this one. Let me sit back here.
I don't know. So
you know what? I'm not trying to make you feel ashamed. I think this is asking questions.
I'm ashamed.
Noobs who may be watching who've never grown before would need to know
our
this.
viewers. I'm sorry.
Back to you, Luke.
Oh, you got so I missed the question, Bob. I got spaced out there for a second. Ask that again. The chill out OG's got me. No, I'm back now. Sorry.
Oh, we're crashing and burning.
I think with any type of hydro, synthetic, organic grow, if you know what you're doing, the key is to keep everything balanced and healthy. If everything's healthy, the plant can go forward. It's not going to take step backs trying to correct a deficiency, and you're not trying to play mad scientist trying to fix the deficiency. With the soil, with the bigger beds, it's you're letting the plant go all the way through its cycle with everything that it needs. You don't need to add anything. And I'm in week 8 with the Chill Out OG, and there's not a yellow leaf on there. It's healthy. Usually when
so how deep are the beds, if you don't mind me asking?
I want to say they're 18 inches, and I think I got about 14 or 15 inches of soil in there, so I can allow it to build up. Yeah, I can give you a little preview here.
Fuck yeah. All right, let me full screen this shit. Time out. Bam. We close this little banner down. Bam.
There's that. And then
that's so impressive. Look at that.
See, it's like one big block. Oh God.
Lost you guys.
Man down. Oh no.
Big bed. I got a drip tray underneath.
Shit.
And I got the same one over here. This one's in veg.
Shit.
With the scrog, the big one. Yeah. Yeah. You say you're using 3x3s right now?
Yes. Yeah. 3x3 beds. It's about 60 gallons of soil.
Shit. What size tent are you using, if you mind me asking?
This 5. I got so many. 2 5x5s, and I got a 3x3 back there. And then I got a propagation kit and a dry tent in the other room, so I can get things started and kind of perpetual grow going.
So let me go ahead and start. I gotta ask you the question, right? So I'm looking into getting my a tent for myself, and I'm stuck between. I don't have a lot of room here, but I want to put it in the studio here. It's kind of small. So originally I thought of using a 2x4, but then I was like, maybe I should get a 3x3 because I'm nervous about having to attain the plants to grow with limited width. You know what I mean? Whereas a square tent would give me the proper space. What is your thoughts for that?
I think the 3x3. I mean, that's just because I've used it. I've never had a 2x4, so I really don't know. I think you could get the same amount of yield into it. It really just going to depend how much you want to train it, or if you want to just grow more plants and just get top colas. I can peek over here and show you the 3x3 and just kind of show you what I love this tent. I mean, it's just a small tent, little fans, the reservoir in there. So it's water only. I think.
Oh, you doing hydro on that one? Oh shit! All right. I mean, you got a few different things going on here.
Goddamn.
You got the soil, you got the hydro on the other tent.
Let him cook.
He's cooking right now, yo.
Let that man cook.
He's cooking.
Well, it definitely went all in. Me and Matt spent more money than we'd like to admit, but we love it. We wanted to go all in, and it's definitely benefiting for the medicinal side for us because we both big smokers. I have anxiety. So it really helps me to kind of chill out just like everyone else. So I love it.
If you need a photographer, let me know.
True. True.
Let me know.
Take a ride to Michigan.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
I'd be down for that, yo. We'll take a little group trip, yo.
Cut you a little break.
There we go. You're welcome anytime. You're welcome anytime.
That's a lot of shit, though. What kind of light you got growing in that one behind you? Is that an Evo?
No, I got Spider Farmers. This is the 730 watt, and the other one's the G8600 with the UV IR bar, which I like them both. They've been great lights. I haven't had really any issues at all, and I think get them up to 70%, and the PPFD is over 1,000, so I don't need to crank them full up and use more energy when I don't need to. I pull the lights all the way up to the ceiling, and I'll start higher so I can keep the warmth in my tent because I am in the basement. So if I have them closer, I got to turn the dial down, and I need that heat from my light, which helps a lot.
Right. Damn.
That's so I'm thinking I want one small tent. This guy's got 3 or 4 going on at once right now. I'm just like, I would get nervous.
Where the hell you're going to put it?
And that's right, but that's got to be a lot to worry about while you're on the road.
Well, and that's what the whole organics things, and I know I'm preaching it big time, but the bigger beds of soils. I mean, right now with the tent behind me in veg, I watered that 3 days ago, and it's still, I got a soil meter that triggers to my phone, and it's still got perfect moisture. I could even get away going, not tonight. So for my wife to come down here, she fills my humidifiers up. She dumps the dehumidifier when I'm gone, and maybe waters 1 or 2 tents, like the ones on Blue Mat. So she just refills the reservoir. It really is hands off.
Shout out to the moms. Dude,
The mom, you're killing it.
She is. She's a
Telling you.
superhero, man. I couldn't do it without her. Superhero.
Holding shit down.
How does she feel about you being a social media influencer at this point with your large following? What are her thoughts on that?
She's excited, but at the same time, it does take a little more of my time than usual. I've always been a home guy, so it was kind of just me, her, and the kids. And now this social media thing took off without me even expecting it. And you know, she's always seen me on my phone. I get a lot of DMs, like I said, about learning and everything, and I love it. So it's hard for me to learn how to give both sides of me. I'm still learning, so I'm definitely busy, but I love it. I love every part of it. She loves it. She's excited to be a part of it, and she's a huge stoner. She smokes more than me, so
Shout out
They
to
always
the
try to
mom.
pretend like they're not either. That's the
Yeah,
whole thing. My
right?
wife's always like, I don't smoke as much as you do. And I'm like, you know, I don't know. The thing is, she just doesn't tell you. Which, like,
Yeah,
I'll be going down to smoke. My wife will just go sneak off and take a rib. She won't tell you. Next thing you know, she's cooking some shit in the kitchen. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm stoning the lemon.
Remember that one time we were smoking around the corner, she peeks her head around.
Hey, what you guys doing?
What you guys doing over there? Oh.
To be blunt, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Peasy, this is Don from Canacan.
Don from Canacan. What's up, Don?
oh shit.
Yeah, I just want to call in and give a big shout out to Luke. You know, we discussed great community members, and if your viewers are not following him, I suggest that they do so.
Facts.
You know, I
Much
have the
love, Bobby. Yes.
some of these people behind the scenes, and you know, Luke is who he appears to be right there, a good quality guy.
He is a good quality guy. That's one of his redeeming
Love.
qualities.
You gotta get
Everyone
him in the
can tell you're
field.
just down to earth,
He's
you know?
he's a great educator. So I'm definitely going to be hitting you up after this. So like, be prepared.
Oh, definitely. Blow me up, bud. I'm ready 24/7.
Yeah, he's definitely a positive addition to the community.
Oh, yeah.
Unlike, I see you, Peasy, keeping your enemy close there, and T-Roy, we're all watching you, T-Roy.
Everyone's got their eyes on you, goddammit.
Thank you, Luke, for everything you do, brother.
Hey, much love, Bub. I appreciate you.
Damn.
Dude, how does it feel being compared with people like the likes of the people you looked up to when you first started getting on here, like Basement Grow Show and Pigeons and all those dudes, like the whole crew, just the whole crew, you know what I mean, from AC Infinity? Like, how does it feel to be compared and put on that level? Because I think personally, when I'm checking out your content, a lot of people will put you up there with those names.
I appreciate the love. I don't think I'm quite there yet, but I love every part of it. You know, I love just seeing everyone else's grows and learning off of them and getting their feedback, and you know, just seeing how excited everyone. It's such a good vibe. If you got a shit day at work and you come home to a garden and a little bit of, you know, I never thought I'd say it, Instagram. It does. It takes you to a whole nother vibe. It makes you, you know, feel special and part of the community and feel like you can help other people. It's amazing. I mean, 2 years ago, I didn't even know what a hashtag was or how to @at somebody. I didn't even have a Facebook. You know, I was no social media. I was, you know, back the scene. I like I said, anxiety. I never thought in my wild dreams I'd be sitting here on a live video. So I'm blessed to be a part of it. I love all those guys. AC Infinity, they've welcomed me in, and it's been great.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome, man. It's an honor, honestly, to have you here hanging out with me, man. And just being able to talk and bullshit with you, you know, and it's not like us trying to book.
Listen,
a date.
it was less bullshitting for me and more education. This was great. This was phenomenal.
Oh, damn. To be blunt, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, man, my name's Troy, a.k.a. Northern Scrogger, calling from Ontario, Canada.
Oh,
get out of here.
Wow. Wow, another legend in the house. God damn, yo. Hold on. Let me give you.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The Scrogger.
Scrogger's here. God damn.
Man, I'm enjoying the show. This is really good, guys. Also, I just want to say, Luke, man, thank you for everything that you do for all of us as content creators, man. You really pump us up, too, not just yourself, you know, so we see that, and we appreciate it, man. And just keep pushing, keep going, because you're doing awesome, man. Maybe you can come to Drive to Toronto and come to Limp Bizkit with me. How about that?
Oh, that'd be dope.
Shit, dude. Hey, man, it's an honor just working with you, talking with you. I've learned everything about Scroggum from you. I love that your mom taught you. You're a cool ass dude, man. I can see you're real, and I love your content, bub.
All right, man. Keep it up, guys. Love your
Thanks
show.
so much
Everyone,
for calling,
have a great
man.
night.
Appreciate you.
Later.
Later.
Keep on talking.
Oh, man.
The Scrogger himself.
Scrog Nation in the house. God
Yes,
damn.
sir.
Another Troy. Now we got Troy and T-Roy. Damn, man. Listen, Luke, I just want to say I appreciate you taking the time to come on, hang out with us. It's been fucking dope having you on here. Just wanted one last thing. What advice would you give to all the growers out there with the experience you have and how far it's taken you? If someone wanted to be in your shoes, what's the best advice you could give them?
Stay hungry and stay busy. And the biggest thing is consistency and showing these guys that you're going to be there for them and that you're part of the community. You're not just trying to get all the love, you're trying to give it back. That's what makes the community so great. And like I said, just get into the growing. No matter how busy your life is, there's automated systems, there's millions of ways to go about it. I really encourage it. It's such a good vibe to be in your own garden, and you have a bad day, it's going to fix everything. So get into it, boys, girls, get into it.
That's awesome. That's great advice. So listen, I appreciate you, man. It's been an honor having you on the show.
Yeah. Much love, guys.
Much love to you. Thanks for sharing all your tips, your tricks, your story. Fucking dope, man. And just keep killing it, y'all. I just want to wish you the best success. And hopefully you can come back on again soon. It'd be great to have you back.
Hell yeah.
Definitely, man. Hey, better get a hold of me too, bud. I'll be expecting that message.
No, we will be talking.
That's right. Listen, you'll be hearing from both of us because we're both playing at the same time.
Yes, sir.
So we can't wait to be growmies.
True that.
Definitely, man. I love growmy. Much love, guys.
Thanks, love. Thanks, love. Listen to me. Wow. Thanks, Luke. Have a good night, man.
Later, bud.
Fuck, yo. Starting over my own goddamn words, yo.
That was a This was a pivotal night.
Pivotal. What a night.
What a night.
What a fucking night. I mean, you guys, because of you.
That's facts.
Because of y'all. Y'all were in here 6:15 already commenting before we even went live. There was 50-something comments.
Somebody in the comments said that we was late at like 7:02.
We can't be late next week, I guess.
I guess not.
Next week, we got Ronald Redwick. He is the creator and inventor of the Goat Grinder.
Yo.
If you're a weed head, listen, I tried a lot of grinders.
That was probably my favorite thing at that cannabis expo.
I had the raw grinder.
Besides the Don.
That's not a grinder.
I know it's not.
Yeah.
He was
Oh,
there.
my favorite. Oh, Booth from the can.
Jesus.
I know you were talking about Expo Can. My bad, yo. I'm stoned.
That's where we met the guys.
I know. God damn it. Sorry. Fuck. Yes, I agree, though. Aside from Don,
I'm glad you caught up.
One of my favorites was the Go Grinder. Gonna be dope. And hopefully between now and then, we're gonna pay maybe that address a visit. Because
I was hoping that we could just
don't forget,
move on.
Ivan's uncle called in and
he said, "Hell yeah!"
Life.
No, he said, "Hell yeah!" Troy trying to play nice with the Don. That's fact. We love you. We love you, Don. We love you, the Don. You know what I mean?
And big shout out Cannabis Luke, yo. Cannabis Luke, man. Luke McCollin coming in.
Yo, that was huge.
Such a dope man, such a dope interview, such a cool dude. And if you were on Instagram, I'm sorry because I never hit the go live button. I just noticed that.
No, I think it said it ended over here.
No, it never. I never hit go live here. It never happened. So sorry. I'm glad most of you found your way here to YouTube, which is the preferred spot to watch Two People anyways.
Yeah, no. I used to watch it on Facebook, not gonna hold you, but now I watch it on YouTube.
And fucking Northern Scrogger showed up, yo. What?
Yeah, that was.
Wow, man. Canna, Alicia, Anthony, Christina.
Shout out to the Troys in the world.
Canna, Adam Wall, Donna, Bob in the house, Mr. Gannix, Rachel Nelson. Oh my God, Mama Kush, CB Grundy, C Buddy Crows. I can't even talk. I'm fucking fucked up, yo. Joe's Bracho, Macho Grams, El Canasur, just a stacked lineup. Christina, Andy in the house.
It was dope.
And there's so many names. Lucy Roman, holy fuck.
You know what this means?
that we have the coolest viewers in the world. And we love them so much.
But you know what else this means?
Nope.
The people like me.
Wow. You're not wrong. Jimmy Blunt will see you next week. Same weed time. Same weed channel.